What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the video. So in this one, what I want to talk about is Tesla stock. There's a lot of news going on, especially around Elon Musk. We've got a lot of good stuff. I've got some charting that's pretty interesting and some big stuff that you need to know if you own Tesla stock or just want to stay up to date. So if you do enjoy this type of content, all I ask is that you subscribe to the channel and you turn on post notifications so you do not miss out on any of my future content. But let's go ahead and get straight into the video. So as we can already tell, as you already probably know, Tesla is in a massive downfall, the biggest downfall that they've been in ever, I believe. I think it's like 69% for the year. Let's go ahead and look. Over the past year, it is, 64.8%. But year to date, the stock is down 68.76%. Another thing I want to point out, first off, is the market cap for this company, very, very small. 391 billion, small compared to Tesla's past market cap. Let me go ahead and show you the charting that I kind of came up with earlier this morning. So we're trading at a very strong level of support. So if we kind of just go back to 2020, like COVID times, when things were starting to get very interesting and Tesla stock started to make a huge run, it's kind of first massive run in a long time. The stock had a hard time, adjusted for splits and everything, had a hard time crossing in July this price level, and then it broke through and it went all the way up, went up a good amount, fell through, kind of traded on this level for a while. Okay, this is all in 2020 and mid to end 2020, and now we're touching this level again for the first time since then. Over 2 years of a time horizon, and hopefully this can act as a level of support. And we do see a bounce. Could be a very good thing to see, especially being able to. We're trading far below the 50-day moving average, which is not the best thing, but maybe we could cross over pretty soon if we get bullish catalysts and investors start to see this as a buying opportunity for the stock, just relative to how low value it is compared to how it's been in the past. But MACD is looking pretty negative, but the RSI, we are insanely oversold, trading about 20 right now on the RSI, so very, very oversold. But let's go ahead and talk about some key news that just came out. So Elon Musk did vow to not sell for about 2 years, kind of to point out over the past year, he sold about $40 billion, with $15 billion of that coming after he said he would not sell. But this is a little bit skeptical. A lot of investors saying, like, if this was another CEO of a Fortune 500 company making the statement that Elon Musk said, the market would be confident about it. But they can't because he is so unpredictable. So he said, I won't sell stock until I don't probably know 2 years from now. Definitely not next year under any circumstances, and probably not the year thereafter. That's what Elon Musk said yesterday. So this is very, very interesting. We're going to go ahead and look a little bit more into this. What I wanted to also point out was some price targets that came out on Tesla today and yesterday. Today they got a Wedbush outperformed 250 to 175. Remember, the stock's about 124 right now, so that is a very good price target. And yesterday got a buy to $275 from Canaccord Genuity. So, people still believe in the stock, regardless of all this downfall, people still have a lot of upside potential and belief. So I did also want to point out Tesla's largest ever decline has short sellers sitting on $15 billion in profit. So short sellers have finally won. I want to show you this chart. The annual loss gain on Tesla charts, on Tesla shorts, 2022 is the first year in a very long time that people have won from Tesla shorts. So this is definitely very interesting just to keep in mind. And I also want to point out Mr. Musk tweeted late Tuesday that he would step down as Twitter's CEO as soon as he finds a replacement. So that is going to be very skeptical to watch, see how that goes. Maybe he can dedicate more time to Tesla and we see better things happen for the company. But with Tesla's decline, more than $800 billion in market cap has been erased from Tesla. Okay. So also Tesla was the year's most profitable short in any company on the market, as we saw 15.03 billion. In second place, didn't even come close, I believe it was Amazon. Amazon right here in 2022, short sellers made 6.2 billion. That's not even close to the 15 billion that they made from Tesla. But just because people have profited from shorts does not mean that's going to continue to happen. The company has different plans. There's a lot of different things going on for this company, and we could see good things happen coming pretty soon. Hopefully that's the case. Personally, I still believe Tesla could do very well in the future. If we go ahead and just kind of look at some key factors on FinViz, they have a PE right now about 38.62, which is very low compared to Tesla's previous PEs, being in the thousands at some points. Net income about 11.19 billion over the past year. But the earnings per share growth is insane, okay? earnings per share just increasing. Sales are increasing at incredibly fast rates. They're in a great market. So this is the leader of that market. I do believe in the company long term. Personally, I'm just kind of holding shares and buying a little bit just because I believe in the company. Long term, I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket. These are very small purchases. Compared to my percentage of portfolios, like not even 1% of my portfolio is going into this. So keep that in mind. I'm playing it safe. But another thing that I wanted to point out before I close the video was right here. This was pretty interesting to me. Insider transactions have fallen a lot, that is going to be from Elon Musk, but institutional transactions have been going up incredibly. It says on FinViz 1.91%, but on MarketBeat, I got some pretty interesting information. So let me go ahead and show you what I was talking about. Total institutional inflows over the past 12 months, 132 billion. Outflows only 12.19 billion. Right here for Q3, I don't necessarily think it's a mistake, but $118 billion worth bought to 262 million sold. And I kind of went down and looked at these. I mean, if you just look at the quarterly change in shares, all these are green. Okay, whether they be a 5 million purchase, a $300,000 purchase, or almost a 1 billion purchase. I'm going to show you some key highlights of what I think is drawing on this. So Rebecca Institutional Asset Management, 396 million, increased their quarterly change in shares by 312%. Then we go more Continental Investors, increased theirs by 11,000% to 262 million. Okay, California State Teacher Retirement System owns 1.17 billion in this company, upped it by almost 200%. National Pension Service upped theirs by 200% to almost $1 billion. I mean, the list just goes on and on. We're seeing a ton of green. I'm barely seeing any red, if seeing any red. Cap Trust Financial Advisors upped their position by 228% to 78.5 million. Okay, we're seeing a lot of buying happening in this company. I mean, just look at all the green. So you know what they say, follow the money, but be smart. Don't just go buy money blindly. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. So if you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you do not miss out on any of my future content. Leave a comment below. I always like to hear your input. Thank you again, and I will see you at the next video.